Welcome back to the Daily Doji. This is the Daily Doji number 52, live technical analysis. Today we're analyzing Dogecoin, SOFI, AHT, DXY. We're doing the price prediction and technical analysis, specifically the Elliott wave count. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you whoever dropped a like already. I appreciate that. Make sure to leave a comment saying hi. And if you have any, "Are we there yet, coach?" said Eddie. Thank you for commenting. If you have any symbols that you want to see me do the analysis for, let me know in the comments. And if you're watching this on the replay, make sure to hit the bell icon after you subscribe so that you get notified when I go live. I've been going live 5 days a week, Sunday through Thursday. This week I think I'll be doing Friday instead of next Sunday, but I'll be doing it 5 or 6 days a week. Don't you worry about that. Eddie said, "Oh, your sound was working the first time?" Thank you. The video was lagging too much, so I had to stop and start a new one. Eddie said, "Hey, should I sell if it goes near 17 cents? Are you talking about Doge? I don't think this is going to be a good time to sell Doge anytime soon. So either hold tight or, well, what I think is that you should learn the technical analysis and consider joining my alert group, because I've been telling my members the signals that I've been seeing, so that would probably help you the most. And also I have a program about how I trade, and I simplify everything so that you can hopefully understand it easily. And now it doesn't look like that. Now does not look like a good time to sell. Let me put it that way. Eddie said, holding on like the last time when it hit 16, I bought the dip. This time it's probably going to go below 16 because we already hit 16 twice. It might hit just 16 again and make like a wedge right here, but I think we're going far. If it goes down and makes a new low, I think it's going to be much farther than that. But I'll keep a track on the RSI and keep the people in my groups updated, and I'll keep making videos. So as you can see, my old buy zone from weeks and weeks ago, we just entered it again. And on the 1 hour, it looks like we're having, it looks like a death cross on the moving averages. If you don't know what that is, check out my course. You can reach out to me. There are links in the description of the video. Let me get rid of some of these drawings from last video. All right, yeah, we're crossing under on the moving averages. And this is either a sideways 1, 2, 3, like this, happening. I think it's got a little bit more to drop, because, well, what is this? Is this 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3? These are hard to count, these overlapping waves of 3, but they are waves of 3. And let's get in there a little closer so that we can see the details. All right. Yeah, on the 30 minutes, the crossover was back here. The moving averages crossed to the downside. We are starting to make, on the short term, some kind of a buy signal right down there, down here. But if it goes down more towards 19 cents, I would keep an eye on this and see if it makes some more type of buy signal like that as this price goes down. That being said, this is a good time for a disclaimer. Trade at your own risk. This is risky depending on what you're doing, and also depending on who you are, how much you have, what your emotions are like. There's all kinds of variables involved. When you get in, when you get out. So what time frame you're looking at. So just because I do or don't do something doesn't mean you should do it. But what I do recommend is you learn as much as you can, and you learn how to do your own analysis so that you're not FOMOing in and out based on hype headlines. That's what I see most people doing, and that's probably the worst possible way to trade, in my opinion. So I've been doing analysis I learned about 5 years ago because of crypto. I had an interesting opportunity because I was trying to send the crypto back and forth, and I learned technical analysis back then so that I wouldn't send it at a bad time. And then I learned so much and it's applicable to stocks, crypto, index funds, everything like that. Anything that you can chart. It's fascinating to me, and that's what I'm interested in. So I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I'm just fascinated with Elliott wave theory, Elliott wave principle, and I talk a lot about that on this channel. So right here could be a zigzag or a sideways middle wave. We had 3 waves up right here, and there are 3 waves down right here. So there's 2 things I'm waiting for possibly to happen. Let me go out a little to the 1 hour. Either, and I talked about this in several videos. All right, let me see if we can get through this lag in one piece. Okay, so this wave looked like a WXY wave. Now, what I'm wondering is that was that the top right there of this leg, or does it have another one up to go? And was this? I've got to change the color of this because they're all white overlapping, something like that. Let me change the color. You just double click on them. I'm using TradingView. I have a module in the course about how to set this up like this. So that would be the bigger wave. This one, let me get out of the way for now. Okay. And then this is another wave. Okay. So this wave, this Y wave up here, not that. This one. This one is going to have 3 subwaves. And this is the 3 subwaves. And we have one more up to around 28 or 29 cents. Or if that is not the right count, and this continues down and makes a new low under 16 cents, like a 1, 2, 3. Well, these are just subwaves, so it could have some bigger waves. This could just be the beginning. But if it makes a new low under 16 cents, then instead of this, it might be this, where this was the first leg, 1, and then this was wave 2, or X. And then we've got the next wave down, and right here, not this, but this WXY was the middle of the wave going down. And then we would have the wave about the same height. Is it going to work or what? I'm going to have to cut this video short because the lag is killing me. Right here, that's how long the first wave was. So this next wave would have to drop at least about that much. So this next wave might come down to 10 cents, which actually, I thought it was going to come down to 9 cents. I've been saying that for what seems like months. So if it comes down and makes a new low under 16, then that's what we might see happen. Can it drop more than 9 or 10 cents? It could. Well, how could it do that? Well, the way it could do that is because if you look at the monthly chart and you turn off all that, this is the wave. This is the monthly chart. That's a wave 1. Let me zoom in here. That's a wave 1 and starting a wave 2 that's not done yet. Well, with Elliott waves, a wave 2 can come down all the way. It can come down all the way to the bottom and still then go back up. That's why trading these corrections can be dangerous. Now, this is the monthly chart. If we look at the weekly chart, we see a little bit more detail here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves up. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And then we've got this wave 2 coming down. Now, might it come down to that moving average right there, that white moving average? Yeah, it might. Very well might. So if it goes below 10, it's going to probably bounce off that white moving average on the weekly. That's a 200 moving average, and again, I have modules about all this stuff in my course. Hit me up on social media if you want to get in on that, because right now I'm in the middle of a launch, so you might want to jump in. The people in the secret group are really rocking out. So let's see, Eddie said, can't believe I wasted so much time and money on Shiba coin. Well, in my opinion, you should be spending time and money learning how to trade first so that you don't get wrecked. But that's just my opinion. Marcus gave a thumbs up. Thank you so much for commenting. I appreciate it. Nice to see you live. All right, awesome. So what's next? Let's move on to the next coin, or this one's a stock. I got a lot of traffic, search traffic for AHT. So I'm going to do the analysis here. And if there are any symbols that you want to see me do before the end of the video, let me know. And this foundation does not look very good, honestly. That's the only thing I don't like about this one, is that it looks like its whole history has been a correction, including this right here, 1, 2, 3, coming down. And it could go even lower, but it's almost at the bottom. Because, I mean, it can't, I don't think it can go negative. Doesn't have that much room more to go. It was up over $1,000 though. That's insane. So let's look a closer in on this last wave that's trying to come down all the way to the bottom, it looks like. It's trying to just make the bottom and get it over with. So it came down to a new low. It looks like it made a new low. It looks like I did some analysis on here the other day. Let me erase this. There was a crossover, a death cross right there. Oof. And look what followed. There was starting to make starting of the buy signal. And then down here, to me, this would be a buy signal right here. But you don't have to do what I do. Again, trade at your own risk, blah, blah, blah. Don't be an idiot. That's the disclaimer. Don't copy me. You might not have the risk tolerance of other people. So if you just copy their trades, it might not go over that well, unless you're studying and actually know what you're doing. All right. And I do have a couple more spots left in my secret Telegram group, but there's a limited amount in there. I'm going to be changing stuff up on there in the future. So I would recommend getting involved in that now. It's an alert group, and also I do training and give a lot of info in there, and I'm going to be raising the price. So now would be the best time if you're waiting on the fence to get involved in that. I know a few people told me they were waiting a couple weeks, but I had an introductory price on there, and that is probably the best it's ever going to get, just to be honest. Okay, yeah, that looks like a buy signal here, for me anyway. And in fact, I think I did buy a little bit of that just to keep track of it, but nothing to brag about. So we'll keep an eye on it. Now let's go to the next one. SOFI, SoFi Technologies. Here's another one, but this one is pretty new. So there's not that much foundation on this chart either. And it's starting to make a buy signal, but I don't think it's finished with that yet. Seems like it's going to go down and try to either make a new low or go back to about that same spot, at least $13, but it might overshoot it and make another 3-wave down. This looks like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then this could be the 1 and the 2. This could just have one more leg down, but it could go down a lot because there's no impulsive count right now. It's just a bear market this whole time. I don't see any 5-wave impulses. I see just 3 waves and 3 waves. 3 waves up, 3 waves down. It's in the middle of a third wave down. So this is one to be careful about. It looks like I have an alert set for when it goes below on the RSI. So those alerts will be coming sometime in the future. And I do have a free Facebook group I made. Check out the link for that in the description as well. And this is crossing over on the MACD to the upside, but so there's that, a little bit of a buy signal and a crossover on the MACD, but just that doesn't look like a bottom right there. It looks like a correction and like a bear flag where it's going to come down another leg. But that the next leg down might make a better buy signal. Let me know if you're trading this, and if you want to see more in the future, just ask. All right, what else do you want to see? Let me know the symbols in the comments, or if you're watching this in the replay, let me know and I'll do it in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you everyone for the support. I was originally doing this on my main channel, and then it started basically taking over my whole channel. So I branched out and made this channel just for the Daily Doji. 5 days a week, live technical analysis. Next Sunday I might miss, but I'm going to do one this Friday, I think, instead. So usually I do Sunday through Thursday around 6 p.m. Eastern time, or a little bit after. And I'll be back tomorrow after 6 p.m. Eastern for another live technical. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, everyone else that watched. Like I said, if you have anything else you want to see, just let me know or hit me up in my free Facebook group. Looking forward to talking to you then. Have an amazing day on purpose, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live video. Marcus said, Australian safe shepherd coin. Okay, good. You caught me right at the end, right before I left. All right, let me do this one more, and let's see what that is. Australian safe shepherd. Is that a real thing? It's just showing me the... What is Australian safe shepherd? Is that the name of something? Or is this it? Is that the Australian dollar? I don't see Australian safe shepherd anywhere. Which one of these is it? Is it none of these? A real low one? I don't see the chart for that. Australian, it's a coin, Australian Safe Shepherd coin. Is that what it's called? ASS coin? Okay, let me, is it called ass coin? Are you just messing with me? Some ass coin. I don't know if that's a real thing. I think that you're just messing with me, but if that is a real thing, I can't find the chart. And that's a hilarious one. If you're joking with me, good one. All right, well, I can't feel, I can't find that one. So, but anyway, I appreciate, no, that's not it. You're not messing with me? I can't find it on here. You're serious? Oh, okay. Is there another thing to call it? Shepherd? Is there something called shepherd coin? Safe coin? No, I can't find it. Let me know the symbol, what the symbol is. All right, I'll give you a couple seconds to find the symbol. I know there's a little bit of a lag, so if you can find that, great. If not, then tune in for the next video tomorrow, and I'll do it then. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified when I go live. Otherwise, YouTube won't tell you, especially because it's a new channel. This is, I branched off of my main channel. Okay, Marcus said I'll find it next time on CoinGecko. Alrighty, yeah, let me know the symbol exactly, and if I can find the chart, I will absolutely do the analysis for you, no problem. Also, you can reach out to me in my free Facebook group and ask me in there if you want. Anyone else watching, feel free to do so as well. I just made that. It's a nice, small, tight-knit group because I just started it about a week or two ago. So looking forward to seeing you in there. The links to reach out to me are in the description of this video. And I also have a free beginner's trading class. If you don't understand some of the basic things, I made a free class that you can sign up for here. I just put a link in the comments. So anyone that's a beginner at trading, if you're sick of just FOMOing in and out and waiting for Elon to tweet and, you know, waiting for the headlines and getting emotional and everything about tweeting, instead of doing that, if you're looking for a systematic way to trade, to actually read the chart and base your trades on reality and history and math instead of just emotions, then definitely check out my free trading class, because I don't trade based on emotion, and I've been able to nail some of these tops and bottoms, which, you know, a lot of people that are, you know, selling index funds will have you believing that it's impossible to find the top and the bottom. Yeah, no it isn't. No it isn't. You can, even if you're not 100% perfectly accurate, you can definitely predict swings in the market using some of the methods that I talk about on this channel. So are you talking about, Marcus is talking about AskCoin is 0.00000002216 cents. Wow, that is unbelievable. Where are you trading that? Like what platform do you buy that on? Just curious. If I do find the chart and it looks like it's in a good position to buy, that's so cheap that, what, for a penny you would get like 1 million of them? Or even more? Would you get like 1 trillion of them for a penny? Fascinating. All right, awesome. Well, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. You found it on CoinGecko? What's the symbol for it? So, do you know the symbol for it? Yeah, it's really, really cheap. Well, I think there's a bit of a lag between the time that I talk and the time that you're hearing it. So if you can find the symbol for that, I'll do the analysis really quick right now. Australian Australian Safe Shepherd. Let's see. Maybe I was spelling it wrong. Australian Safe. I don't see it on TradingView. Doesn't look like there's a chart for it. How long has it been around? There's not enough data on here. Might be too new or not enough data. All right, well, it was worth a shot. Thank you so much for tuning in and commenting. That really does help with the YouTube algorithm. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you get notified. Oh, you spelled it wrong? Well, I don't think that makes a difference. Let's see. No, I don't think that makes a difference in this. It's like 7 months old. I don't know, it must not be up on their radar yet. But if I can find the chart somehow, then it's a crypto. Safe haven. There's got to be a symbol for it that's not spelled all the way out like that. Shepherd Emu Doge token. Oh well. Safe Peppa. These names are funny. All right, that's about it then, I think, for this one. We'll be back tomorrow. See you then. Thank you so much for watching all the way till the end. Have an amazing day on purpose, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.